Mine and my husband's combined income went from $70,000 to $250,000 over the course of 6 years. And I know that is insane. That is a huge jump. And that would not have happened had I not started affiliate marketing. And I want to preface this video by saying I am incredibly grateful for what my husband and I have. We both grew up not really having this kind of lifestyle at all. Like, I remember sitting around our wood-burning fireplace as a little girl because we couldn't afford our heat. My husband paid for everything for himself throughout college. He paid for his rent, he paid for food, he paid for everything. We're both still paying off our student loans. All this to say that this was not a given for us. Our parents were not rich. We didn't grow up rich. This is not a given. 6 years ago, I started my job as an administrative assistant, and I was making $32,000 a year. And my husband was working in distribution for beer sales, and he was making $40,000. So we were making a $70,000 income together. And that was so fucking tight for us. We were living in Salt Lake City, which is across the country from where our family lives, and we could not afford to fly back to visit them. Like, I remember there was a Christmas that I couldn't afford to go home, and I was sitting at home on Christmas Day drinking a box of wine and just binge watching Shameless because that's all I could do. We couldn't afford anything else. And every weekend in Salt Lake City, the only activity that we could afford to do was to go hiking. So we would go hiking every Saturday morning with our dog, and after that we would go home, get a case of beer and a hot and ready pizza, and that would be our weekend. So when we got pregnant and we decided that we were ready to have kids, we knew that it was gonna be fucking tight. When we had our second born and they were starting to get old enough to want to do extracurricular activities, soccer, swimming, all of that stuff, we couldn't afford to do any of that stuff. We were putting it on credit cards. When my youngest was born, I was still working a corporate job because we couldn't afford anything else. And so both of them were still in daycare, which, as parents know, is insanely expensive. But there was a day, I think it was in June or July, when my youngest was about 8 months old, and I got a call. This was my very first day back into the office after COVID, by the way. His daycare told me that they had to call 911 because he was having trouble breathing. And on that very day, I decided I can't fucking work anymore. I have to be home with my kids. So I decided to start my own business. I started a virtual assistant business and online business management, and it did not go super well. I did that for about 2 months, and then I decided I need to go back to work. I actually found what I thought was going to be a great position at a mental health studio that was meant for mothers, and turns out that job was super toxic. Because of the insane fucking toxicity of that job, I decided I can't do this. I actually just need to be a stay-at-home mom. So my husband and I reworked our entire budget, and I became a stay-at-home mom, and thankfully he does have a really good paying job, but it was still really fucking tight. And I knew that we had to have additional income because we just could not afford to be a single income family. But I was not willing to give up staying at home with my kids. So I tried notary work, I tried transcribing, I tried social media management, I tried Etsy, I tried drop shipping, I tried everything under the sun, and none of it fucking worked. It was until I decided to give affiliate marketing a run, and I actually stuck with it this time. I actually stuck with it. And 3 months into trying affiliate marketing, I started seeing success. I started seeing commissions roll in. And ever since then, I found the program that actually worked for me. I have made $100,000 with it. And because of my $100,000 I have earned from affiliate marketing, that is how our income has skyrocketed because of that. I am incredibly grateful for the life my husband and I have. We constantly reminisce about the life that we had and the struggles that we've been through and the challenges that we've had to face. And it's insane how far we have come, and I am so grateful that I decided to take that leap. Our life would be nothing that it is had I not made that jump. Our life would be nothing that it is had I not made that jump to try affiliate marketing.